Hi, welcome. Thanks for showing up. Our handbill that announced this little gig said it was free and it involved music, live music, and trivia / history, and that depends on your age or generation or degree of interest as to whether something is trivia or history. So we try to cover both. And give you an incentive, going to give you prizes if you either get it right or get close. And the prize will be a kazoo. And you can use a kazoo any way you want, or you can sing, or you can do both. And if there's a tip jar over here, the first trivia question is, what does TIP stand for? And it generally refers to waiters or waitresses, and it's to ensure promptness. But for musicians, and I very presumptively call myself a musician, but musicians might use that same term as to ensure pitch, because you got to have pitch, like you got to have heart. And the way you get pitch is to try to duplicate a note. Like this is a C, and there's something called the C major scale. And a good way to remember that is, you'll remember, here's another trivia question. What movie made that famous? That C major scale, in the mnemonic device to remember it is do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. And that was from Sound of Music. You get a kazoo. Okay, so let's warm up our pipes and let's go through a quick warm up of do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. I can't hear you. Do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. All right, that's as warmed up as we're going to be. My first song is a classic, Elvis Presley. In fact, his first big hit, and the name of he named it "That's All Right, Mama." It was originally "That's All Right," and it was written by Arnold Big Boy Crudup in 1946. So here we are. Here was Elvis in 1952, and he was on his break. He was a truck driver in Memphis, and he took advantage of his break to go cut some demos at Sun Records that was owned by Sam Phillips. That was 1954, by the way. I just spotted that. Anyway, so it's sometime after the song was actually written, but Elvis made it famous, and it kind of happened by accident because Elvis was just goofing around with his buddies, and they were all white, and they were taking a break from Elvis's break from trucking to just sit around, and Elvis just started messing around with his guitar, and it caught the ear of Sam Phillips. Had a kind of a catchy, not only the chords, simple chords, but also, of course, Elvis's very much imitated later voice and style. And the song was the first hit. It also, interestingly, relaunched Elvis's career in 1968 when he had a bad stint of bad movies. thanks to Colonel Parker. But at the 1968 TV concert, and Elvis came out looking really good in his leather. They took a break there, and they did what was probably the first unplugged concert, because he just sat there with the same guys, and this was 68, the same guys that he had cut the record originally back in Memphis. I'm assuming this was in Hollywood. And again, the producer said, whoa, we got to include that in the televised concert, and they did, and you got to watch it because it's amazing. He's sweating, and he's just enjoying it. So here we go. Well, that's all right, Mama. That's all right for you. That's all right, Mama. Just any way you do, well, that's all right. That's all right. That's all right, now, Mama. Any way you do. Well, Mama, she done told me, Pop done told me too. Son, that girl you're fooling with, she ain't no good for you, but that's all right. That's all right. That's all right now, Mama. Any way you do. I'm leaving town, baby. I'm leaving town for sure. Well, you won't be bothered with me hanging around your door, but that's all right. That's all right. That's all right now, Mama. Any way you do. Dee 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 dee. Dee 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 dee. Dee 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 dee. I need your loving. It's all right. It's all right now, Mama. Any way you do.